Welcome back to the third episode of this brand new series where we take a trip around the diamond and give you our personal top 5 cards at each position in MLB The Show 20. This time, we're going to be taking a look at our personal top 5 second basemen in the game. However, there are a couple of ground rules that I want to cover. Number 1, this list is completely subjective just like all the others. This just happens to be Andreas and I's personal top 5 players at this position. If you disagree with us, feel free to make your own list. Drop a comment. Tell us how stupid we are. Let us know. But just know that this is Andreas and I's personal top 5 list at second base. Number 2, we're going to be looking at primary second baseman only, and it is going to be this way for each of the other positions. We'll be looking at primary positions only. Otherwise, this list would be completely different, as the 99 Mookie Betts or the 99 Tatis or the 99 Seager would be here, as they are capable of playing second base, but then they would also be on other lists like shortstop and right field. Then it would just get boring and redundant, and that wouldn't be very fun. So we're going to be looking at primary positions only for the rest of these lists. But before we get started, if you are new to the channel, we would love to have you as always. Just go down below this video, hit that little subscribe button, bell notification right on next to it. It'll notify you every single time that Andreas and I upload, and it will notify you the next time one of these positional rankings go live. We will be taking a look at third base in the next one. But enough of that. It's time. Let's find out who are the top 5 second basemen for Lunar Squadron in MLB The Show 20. Let's jump right on in. Coming in at number 5 is perhaps the most recent second baseman to be added to the game, and that is the 99 Future Stars Gavin Lux, who was added as the pennant race reward as part of the new ranked seasons, which saw the new 99 Willie Mays be the World Series reward. Now, the reason that 99 Gavin Lux finds his way onto our list is simply because he is one of the more balanced options that you can have at second base. You're getting great offensive attributes: 114 contact, 108 power versus right, 91 contact, 98 power versus left. You're getting a nice, smooth, left-handed swing to add to your lineup. And if you care about defense at second base, which I think you should, you are getting 90 fielding with 87 reaction. He's going to get to almost every ball that is hit his way. He also has 80 speed, so he is a threat on the base paths when he gets on base. Overall, this is an incredibly balanced card. He has a great, smooth, left-handed swing, and I know that Andreas absolutely loves this card. He was so excited when this came out. Had to be in our top 5 list, and 99 Future Stars Gavin Lux comes in number 5. Coming in at number 4 is the 98 Postseason Ozzie Albies. Now, the reason that Ozzie Albies finds his way onto our top 5 second base list is simply because he offers something that none of the other second basemen on this list offer, and that is switch hitting capabilities. Now, unlike his Face of the Franchise card that was out when the game launched, Ozzie Albies, this version at least, is fantastic against both sides of the plate. You're getting 95 contact versus right, 90 power versus right. Obviously not the best stats in the world, but it's going to get the job done. Where he really shows off is against left-handed pitching. You're getting 122 contact and 105 power versus lefties. So, no matter which side you're facing, you're getting great offensive attributes. The Ozzie Albies card has one of the best swings in the game, and he has a stance that is a favorite amongst many in the community. This 98 Ozzie Albies is also very solid defensively. You're getting 87 fielding to go along with 88 reaction, which means he's going to get to, just like Gavin Lux, mostly every ball that is hit his way. The only thing going against him defensively is that arm strength. He only has 69 arm strength. However, should not be a big of a deal. It is not a very long throw from second base to first. The only time that might become an issue is if he has to range far to his right, up the middle, and make a strong throw across his body to first base. Might not be able to do that, but in my experience using that card, he has not been an issue defensively. He is just a great overall card. And a switch-hitting second baseman with great offensive attributes is a very appealing card. And definitely, you should consider giving him a shot if you have it in your team. I really enjoyed using him every time that I did in this game. And for that reason, he comes in at number 4. Now, we're going to kick things back a little bit for our top 3. Starting us off at number 3 is the 99 Craig Biggio. Now, was there a more stable card in anyone's lineup in the early game cycle than this 99 Craig Biggio? This card flat out rakes. His swing is beautiful. Yes, he only has 79 power versus right and 80 power versus left, but he plays well above that. He hit moonshots for me and my team. Now, like the first 2 cards on our list, he is also very solid defensively. You're getting 88 fielding to go along with 87 reaction. You're also getting 80 arm strength. So he's going to make most of those throws. Where this card really stands out from the first 2 is his defensive versatility and his speed. You're getting 90 speed, 90 base stealing, which means he's going to be a problem on the base pass for your opponent. But let's take a look at that defensive versatility. You can play him at catcher. How many second basemen do you know can play catcher? Not many. He can also play left field and center field. I actually ran him out in the outfield for a few ranked seasons games earlier on in the channel, and he played very solid, especially in center field. He just has the speed to play the outfield, and the defensive penalty for placing him in the outfield is not that big of a deal. You're still getting in the 70s, but it's that speed that makes the difference out there. Overall, this Craig Biggio card was one of the best cards that was released when this game came out. He is a fantastic second baseman, offers you everything you could ask for. He really is a top 3 second baseman in this game, and he comes in on our list at number 3. Coming in at number 2 is a personal favorite of mine and Andreas, and that is the 99 Signature Series Jackie Robinson. Now, where do we start with this card? This card is so damn good in this game. You're getting 119 contact and 122 contact against both sides. Yes, you're only gaining 80 power and 79 power, but trust me, it's more like well over 100 because this Jackie Robinson card hits moonshots. It's like a damn Saturn V rocket every single time you hit the ball with him. I don't know what it is, but the exit velo that you generate with this Jackie Robinson card is off the charts. He is fantastic. Do not let those offensive attributes, namely the power, scare you off. He is going to flat out rake for you and your team. Now, the reason that this Jackie Robinson finds himself in the top 2 is because he can just simply do it all. He's got the bunting, he's got the drag bunting, he has the speed, the base stealing, the defensive versatility. Everything you could ask for out of a card, this 99 Jackie Robinson is going to give it to you. But let's say you already have a second baseman that you absolutely love on your team. Well, this 99 Jackie Robinson is one of the best bench options in this game. Say you need a run late in the game, well, his bunting, paired with his speed, he's going to get on base, and then he's going to get himself into scoring position. So if you're really looking for a run or a base runner late in the game, this Jackie Robinson card is going to do that for you. And like I said, he also offers a ton of defensive versatility. You can run him at first, you can run him at third, and if you're like Andreas, you can run him in left field occasionally. I would highly recommend not running him in left field just because of the defensive penalties, but if you feel the need to do it like Andreas did, he was pretty solid out there when I played against him with him having Jackie Robinson in left field. So it's not the end of the world because once again, like the Craig Biggio card, speed can fix many things in this game. Now, if you have not grinded the Jackie Robinson program up to this point, what are you doing? Go ahead, sit down one of these next few days, get that Jackie Robinson program done. Trust me, I know it's a little difficult. It takes a little bit of time, but you will not be disappointed. This 99 Signature Series Jackie Robinson is simply that good. And if you're in need for help at second base or off your bench, this 99 Jackie Robinson should be highly considered by you. He is just a fantastic card. I loved using him. I know Andreas loves using him. It was really hard to have him not be on his team when he started making changes to his team. But I think he's still on his bench. And every so often he finds his way onto my bench. How can you not love Jackie Robinson? And let's talk about that card art. That might be the best card art in MLB The Show 20. That is just beautiful. That was a great job done by the art team over at San Diego Studios. This card is just great. Definitely a top 2 second baseman for us, and he comes in at number 2. Now, coming in at number 1 is a surprise to probably nobody who plays this game, and that is the 99 Award Series Rogers Hornsby. He is number 1 on our list for one simple reason. His offense. He is going to give you offense that no other primary second baseman is going to give you in this game. You're getting maxed out contact against both sides, 103 power versus right with 110 power versus left, and you are getting one of the best swings in the game. For some reason, all these old-time cards simply have one of the best swings in the game. I don't know why, but it's just the way the game works. And this Rogers Hornsby is no exception. He is a fantastic card with fantastic offensive attributes. Now, obviously, the only knock against him is his defense. You're only getting 70 fielding with 73 arm strength. Not great, but it is above average. And from what I've seen from this card, he really isn't that much of a defensive liability. He seems to play above those defensive stats. You're also getting defensive versatility, so you can run him over at third base, which I would highly recommend you not. I know some people feel that defense doesn't matter in this game, but when you're talking about barely above 60 defense at third base, I think you're going to notice some issues over there, especially with only having 73 arm strength. That can be an issue at third base. It's quite a long throw across the diamond at first base, but he does play first base, like I said, and this card is going to play just fine at first base if you choose to do so. Now, obviously, this card is not offering the speed or space stealing capabilities like all of the other cards we're offering, but that's not going to matter when he's hitting it 20 rows over the left field fence. He is just such an animal at the plate that he has to be number one on our list. You're just not going to find offense like this at this position. Definitely consider picking up the Rogers Hornsby if you haven't used him so far this year. And what makes him so great, especially at this point in the year, is when he first came out, he was sitting at roughly like 200,000, I believe, if not more. He was really expensive. Really, really hard to get. You either had to be lucky enough to pack him or you had to have the stubs on the side to pick him up. But now, this late into the game cycle, pretty sure you can get him for like 15,000 stubs, which offensive numbers like this with a swing like his for only 15,000 stubs, why would you not at least give him a shot if you're struggling to find offense at second base? Because he's more than likely going to give you the offense you're looking for, and you're going to get him for like super cheap. 15,000, are you kidding me? I was so surprised when I saw that. That definitely factored into our decision. Given his cost, his offensive production, and his overall swing, Rogers Hornsby is the best second baseman in the game for us, and he comes in at number 1 on our list as the best second baseman in MLB The Show 20. Alright guys, so that was Andreas and I's top 5 cards at second base in MLB The Show 20. Once again, this list is completely subjective. It's just our own opinion. If you disagree with us, go ahead, let us know down below in the comments. We'd love to see your list. We just love having discussions with people in this community. There's so many great people in this community, and we just have a ton of fun interacting with you. So, go ahead, give us your list in the comments below. We would love to read them and let you know what we think about them. As far as the next episode in this series, we're going to be taking a look at the hot corner third base. I believe actually Andreas is going to go ahead and take care of that one for us. He's going to give you our top 5 at third base in MLB The Show 20. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see that next one, please do consider enlisting in the Lunar Squadron, and how you do that is go down below this video, hit that subscribe button, bell notification right on next to it. It will notify you every single time that Andreas and I upload. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for me. Once again, this was the top 5 cards at the second base position, MLB The Show 20. Thanks for hanging out with me again today, and I will see you in the next one.